So here's a good question maybe from one of our commenters that speaks to just this. Cameron McDonald writes, because I think this is a popular Democratic assumption, right? She said, do you believe the popular Democratic assumption that America's changing demographics will guarantee their party's domination by the mid-21st century, right? Because this is the standard narrative.
Well, it's not only the standard narrative. That's where Listen Liberal started.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, it has a bunch of starting points. It picks up from where What's the Matter with Kansas left off. It repeats a lot of the stuff that was in the Baffler back in the 90s. Yeah. But it started when I was at a dinner party in Washington, and I was talking to a highly connected Democrat, let's say, and he was explaining to me the theory of the coalition of the ascendant, which is that Democrats will win every presidential election from here on because of demographics. Yeah. And what this has led to, and it's, hey, fair enough, I can read the census data as well as anybody else. They've got a point. The problem with this is that it breeds complacency, because it makes them think everybody votes as their demographics dictate. Okay, we are all pawns. We are all puppets of demographic data. Yeah. Okay, and so the Democratic candidate doesn't have to do anything. They don't have to do anything. They don't have to deliver anything. They don't have to do anything differently because they know for sure that we're going to vote for them because of demographic data. And it leads to something like Hillary, which is this campaign of utter, complacency on stilts. Yeah. But worse, it takes Republican quiescence for granted. The idea that Republicans aren't going to do anything about this. They're just going to go down with the Titanic, right? With the sinking white male Titanic or whatever it is. And, I got news for you. Republicans aren't interested in dying. Yeah. These are some very smart people working in the Republican Party, very dynamic people. They like to win. Yeah. And, look, they're out there trying all these different things. And this is where this gets really, really interesting. Trump found a way to beat that argument, okay? Trump has found a way to defeat the coalition of the ascendant. And here's where the Democratic complacency gets really bad, because they're all sitting around in Washington now saying, well, Trump is going to self-destruct. All we have to do is wait for him to screw up, and then we'll step in, and it'll be status quo ante. Everything will be fine. No worries, right? Look, Trump may screw up. Trump may get impeached. Trump is a fool. Yeah. Trumpism is here to stay, okay? This idea of populist nationalism. And Trump, by the way, is a terrible politician.
Oh, yeah.
An idiot. Like, the idea of running for president and, making fun of all these American ethnic groups. It's like, what the hell is this guy thinking? But think about Trumpism in the hands of a real politician, a Marco Rubio, a Ted Cruz, a member of the Bush family, okay? That's going to be hard to stop. And the Democrats better be thinking of how you take that ideology on. The Republicans have found something new here. Yeah. They better be, instead they're just sitting around saying, well, demographics will deliver it to us eventually. All we have to do is sit and wait. It's the stupidest strategy. Yeah. Utterly complacent.